Keeping a very close eye on what's going on over in the US. We've heard of the potentially catastrophic Category 4 Hurricane Milton closing in on Florida. It's actually just rebounded in strength some. For more, I'm joined by Dr. Corene Matyas from the University of Florida. Very good morning Australian time to you, Corene. Can you give us the update? Where are we at with Milton right now?
Well, right now, Milton is reorganizing a little bit, and it is still a major hurricane as it's moving more towards the northeast now. And it's forecast to pick up a little bit of speed and also get larger in size as it moves towards the Florida coast.
Well, larger in size. What will that mean? Does that mean more of the coast is going to be affected by the surge, the storm surge and the winds?
Yes. They're predicting that the hurricane-force winds and tropical storm-force winds could double in size. So right now they're at about 50 kilometers out for hurricane-force winds, so that could widen to 100. And the radius of tropical storm-force winds is at about 160 kilometers wide right now, so that could go past 300 kilometers.
Wow, that is significant. What sort of effects are we expecting to see along the coastline there?
Well, one of the biggest concerns is storm surge. This area of Clearwater Beach had record storm surge from Hurricane Helene not that long ago. And so there's still a lot of debris and damages that haven't yet been cleaned up for that. And if the forecast verifies for Milton, that would potentially break the record that we just broke for Helene. And so that obviously will cause a lot more damage if that were to happen.
It'd just be incredible. Corene, the models, often when it comes to these sort of systems, there can be a bit of disagreement. Is that the case here, or are we really honed in on a pretty solid solution?
There was more disagreement earlier. They're starting to get into more agreement now. The interesting thing about this system is it's interacting with an extratropical system, and so that interaction can be a little bit tricky to forecast. But that's one of the interaction is why the storm is likely to get bigger. So it may not get more intense in terms of where and the exact maximum wind, but the wind field should broaden, which would, again, put a lot more energy into the coastline.
Yeah, and in terms of rainfall, how much are we expecting?
It can vary depending on your location. So maximum amounts could be over 12 inches in some areas, and then sort of fanning out to lesser amounts after that. Part of that does depend on how fast it moves across the peninsula.
So the potential for heavy rainfall, though, then combined with that storm surge along the coast, I'm assuming flooding is a major concern here.
Flooding is a major concern. And then there are some areas to the left of the storm track that still have a lot of debris inland, even from Hurricane Helene, with a lot of trees down. And so if we get flooding rainfall from that, we could be talking about, clogged storm drains from all the leaves and pine needles that will wash into that. So we could get flooding in areas that wouldn't normally flood, but because of all the debris on the ground from the previous storm, it could trigger flooding.
Corene, our thoughts are very much with you and your country fellows as we watch Milton approach the coast. Thank you so much for bringing us up to date this morning.
Thank you.